Hello friend, welcome to NGO Advisory Services. Today I will discuss about the trust registration at national level. What are the documents required, what are the formalities there, what types of activities you can do, and what will be the compliance after the registration, what are certificates you can apply post registrations, whether you can apply for the projects or CSR fund, or you can accept donations or not. All these things I will discuss today with you. Kindly stay connected. So first of all, I will discuss what it is trust. There are two types of trust registration in India. There are some states in India which have their separate laws regarding the trust registration. For example, the Maharashtra or Gujarat, there are a Bombay Public Trust Act. So all the trust which is registered from there, that's a state level registration. And second, there are national level registrations. So what information I am passing on to you, these are for national level registration trust. What the trust is, before that we should know what is the concept under the trust registrations. Any person which have the core objectives of helping the people in our society, providing the services in respect of health, education, rural development, women empowerment, skill development, tribal welfare, orphanage center, old age home, poverty eliminations, and so many social charitable activities, they can form the trust. The person who forms the trust is known as settler or author. So author or settler can be any persons which have attained their majority as per the Indian Majority Act. Next, there are three persons required to form a trust. If you have two members, still you can form a trust. In case of three persons, one person will be the settler or the trustee. The other two persons will be the trustee. So settler come trustee you can have, and other persons you can put there as a trustee. In case of three members, one person you can have settler author, other two person can be trustee. In case of two persons, one person can be a settler come trustee and other person can be a trustee. So you can incorporate your trust either by two members or three persons. What will be the maximum limit of having the members at the time of registration? There are no prescriptions how many members in case of maximum. So you can have as per your choice the maximum number of members at the time of registering a trust, means incorporation of trust. Next, what other activities are allowed under this? There are certain activities which comprises the social activities you can do. It may be health, it may be education, it may be rural development, it may be protection of environment, human rights, awareness programs, educations, vocational courses, non-vocational courses, skill development, poverty eliminations, old age home setup, orphanage center, water sanitations, protection of environment, protection of animals. So all these things which comprises social charitable activities you can do under trust. Post registration, you can apply for the PAN card. Once you receive the PAN card, you can open the bank account in any bank, and that bank account may be a saving account or current account. Now question arises, post registration, can we apply for 12A registration, ATG registration, CSR registration, FCRA registration, 35AC1 and 2, 35AC1 and 3. So can we apply for all these certifications? Yes. Post registration and having opened the bank account, as per eligibility, you can apply for 12A certificate, ATG certificate, CSR registration. In case of FCRA registration, we need to fulfill the guidelines as prescribed under the FCRA Act. A trust, once it is registered, after that it fulfills all the other criteria, can apply for the government projects, the CSR funds or the CSR projects. You can also accept the donations from the other businessmen, individuals and other entity. You can receive the donations from proprietorship, the partnership, the company, the LLP and so on and so on. Now, whether any compliance is required in case of trust? Yes, there are certain compliances are required in case of the trust. After the financial year completed, you can have your organizations audited, preparation of annual report, preparation of balance sheet, as well as filing of income tax return. These are the compliances which you have to complete on annual basis. apart from annual basis, there are certain also compliances which comprises the situations and circumstances. In case of, for example, TDS, if you have the 10 number and deducted any amount, then you need to file your quarterly TDS return. That is will be also a compliance. So there are certain compliance which require if you have certain activities. But main, if you ask the what are the prime or major compliance required, that's a audit, balance sheet preparation, income tax return filing, and preparation of annual report. These are the things. Now, post registration. Now question arises whether post registration can we change our objectives, can we admit members or remove members and other address? Yes, post registration you can do any changes through supplementary trust. So after registration, any changes which is affected, it may be address change, it may be objectives change, it may be admission or removal or resignation of members. All these things will be done through the supplementary trust process. These will be changes. Now question arises whether these registrations, having trust registrations, is it beneficial for us in comparison to Section 8 company or society? See, there are every format there are certain advantages and disadvantages. So no format is available with certain advantage disadvantage. So trust will be a better options if you want to have a lesser compliance, if you want to have a better control management and with a minimum members. So these will be beneficial which want having a minimum members having control and having a better control. So these are the options you can exercise, you can incorporate your trust. Hope you have understood all these things, and if you have any query or if you want to ask any questions regarding this we have discussed, you can drop the mail, you can connect me on my WhatsApp, you can call me, and if you have any suggestions you can also send me the suggestions. Suggestions are most welcome. Thank you for watching this.